Hello students, a very good morning to all of you. Now students, as you know that from the yesterday we have started the verb pattern. So with the help of that verb pattern you can form a sentence. For formation of sentences, so where do you need the formation of sentences? The formation of sentences you will need in the personal response type question or the composition and also a grammatical part also. So with the help of this verb pattern you can form a sentences. Now yesterday we have seen first two verb patterns. Okay, pattern 1 and pattern 2 we have seen. Now today we will see the pattern 3 and pattern 4. Now let we begin with the pattern number 3. In this pattern, the structure of sentence, in the pattern 3, the structure of sentence is subject plus verb plus direct object or direct complement. Now in this third pattern you can use the auxiliary verb also and the prepositions also, but as per the suitable of verb and noun or pronoun. In this third pattern you can use auxiliary verb as suitable to the verb and you can use the preposition as per the subject, object, noun or pronoun. Okay, now let's see example. I know his address. Now I know his address. In this sentence, I is a subject. I is a subject part. Then know is verb part. Okay, his address is a direct object part. Now in this sentence we didn't use any auxiliary verb. In this sentence we didn't use auxiliary verb because it is not needed much. Okay, so we form a sentence with the help of only subject plus verb plus direct object. Now his address is a direct object part. Now one more example. The boy has lost his pen. The boy has lost his pen. Now in this sentence, the boy is a subject part. Yes, the boy is a subject part. So the we have used as a preposition. The is a preposition we have used here. Then has lost. Has lost. Now lost is a verb part. Yes, lost is a verb part and has is a auxiliary verb. Has is an auxiliary verb. So has lost is a verb part, but in that verb part has is an auxiliary verb and lost is a main verb. Lost is a main verb, has is an auxiliary verb, but all this part known as a verb part. Okay, then his pen. In this his pen, direct object part. His pen is a direct object part. Okay, it means that in pattern number 3 we can form a sentence with the help of structure subject plus verb plus direct object or direct complement, and if there is necessity then we can use a auxiliary verb also and the preposition also. Listen carefully, if there is necessity then we can use auxiliary verb and the prepositions also in the pattern 3. Okay, now let me see pattern number 4. Pattern 4. In this pattern 4, the structure of sentence is subject plus verb plus indirect object. Subject plus verb plus indirect object plus direct object. Subject, verb, indirect object and direct object. So as like pattern 3, in the pattern 4 also, if there is necessity then we can use the prepositions and the auxiliary verb also. Listen carefully. As like pattern 3, we can use auxiliary verb and the prepositions also in the pattern 4 also. Now, example. The teacher gave us homework. Now, in this sentence, the teacher is a subject part. The teacher subject part. Okay. Then gave. Gave is a verb. Gave verb. And us. Us is a indirect complement. Now words like us, them, him, her, these are known as an indirect complement word. Okay. Listen carefully. Words like him, her, them, they, us, these words are known as an indirect complement word. Okay. Then homework is a direct complement. Homework is a direct complement. One more example we will see. We have paid him the money. We have paid him the money. Now in this sentence, we is a subject part. Okay. We is a subject part. Because we is a pronoun. Yes. So we is a subject part. Then have paid. Now have paid is known as a verb part. But have is an auxiliary verb. Have is an auxiliary verb and paid is a main verb. Paid is an main verb and have is an auxiliary verb. So have paid known as a verb part. But have, one more time listen carefully, have we use auxiliary verb. For auxiliary verb have we use and paid is a main verb. Okay. Then him. Him is a indirect complement. Indirect complement is him. As you know that I have told him, her, them, they, us, like this type of words known as indirect complement word. So him is indirect complement and the money is direct complement. Now in this pattern 4, we can form a sentence with the help of the structure subject plus verb plus indirect complement plus direct object. Indirect complement or indirect object also we can say. Subject plus verb plus indirect object or indirect complement plus direct object or direct complement. Object and complement, these are the one meaning word only. Okay. Now one more time I will explain pattern 3. In the pattern 3, the structure of the sentence will be subject plus verb plus direct object or direct complement. In this pattern 3, as per the necessity of verb, we can use auxiliary verb and if there is necessity, then we can use the prepositions also. Okay. In the pattern 3, if there is necessity, then we can use preposition and auxiliary verb. Okay. Then pattern 4. The structure of sentence in pattern 4 will be subject plus verb plus indirect object or indirect complement plus direct object or direct complement. Now in the pattern 4 also, if there is necessity, then use auxiliary verb or the preposition. If there is necessity, then use auxiliary verb and preposition also. Now one more time, see example. We have paid him the money. We have used here have auxiliary verb, and here also has auxiliary verb we have used. Now with the help of this pattern 3 and pattern 4, you can make many more sentences. So today's homework is you have to make a sentences with the help of pattern 3 and pattern 4. Thank you.